Hey, thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel. I'm Soki, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how I got into product management. It's a story of faith and perseverance. I've shared it with a lot of people offline, and I thought I'll just share it online. And the purpose of me sharing this is just to, give you encouragement on your journey, not to quit. Prior to getting my product management job, I was working at an early stage startup, my startup actually, a really early stage startup, trying to build a live streaming website. And while I was doing that, I was also working at a warehouse, trying to do other things on the side for income and stuff. I hired a freelance developer to build out my website for me while I was doing other things for income. Long story short, I paid a developer a lot of money, and he told me he could build the website because I had worked with him in the past, and he told me he could build the website. He knew the technology and everything, but turned out he was lying. He took my money and he built, let's just put it this way, he built what he built. I couldn't launch it. Like, it wasn't something I could launch, and that just really set me back. At that point, I really put pretty much all my money, into this startup and everything, and I was just in a really low place. The other things that I had put in motion just, didn't go as planned. I had gotten accepted into an accelerator, a startup accelerator, signed a contract, and they were supposed to fund my startup, but last minute, they turned around and rejected, my acceptance, and just other things that I, put in motion just, shut down. It didn't work out, or turned down, or just, got shut down, and I was just at a really low point. I was out of money. I really didn't know how I was gonna pay rent like the following month, because I was just no money at all. Didn't know I was gonna pay rent the following month. I was just in a really, really low place, and I was just thinking, like, man, like, survival mode just kicked in. I was like, man, what am I gonna do? And at that point, I just picked up my Bible. I'm a Christian. I picked up my Bible, and I found this verse in Mark 11. It says, "Have faith in God. If you say to this mountain, be thou removed, be thou cast into the sea, not doubt it in your heart, but shall believe that the things that you say shall come to pass, then you shall have whatsoever you say. Therefore, whatsoever things you desire when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you shall have them." And after reading it, I prayed, and I asked God to please give me an associate product management job by the end of the month, because I wanted to get a product management job, because that's what I'm really interested in. Having worked in the startup and things like that, I enjoy building products and things like that, and just wanted something that could help in improving my skills and things like that. And so I prayed. And after I got done praying, I, just started applying for jobs, talking LinkedIn, Glassdoor, Indeed, right? And then while I was applying for jobs and everything, the thought came into my mind, or I had this thought where I thought, why don't I start sending out emails to founders of tech companies, because I was doing a lot of interviews. I was applying to a lot of jobs on the traditional platforms like LinkedIn, applying for jobs the traditional way. I was getting a lot of interviews, but I wasn't converting, right? And the thing is, getting into product management, it's not easy, because a lot hinges on the role, right? You're pretty much the point or the point person when it comes to projects, and building projects. A lot of things depend on you, and so it's not an easy process, getting getting the product management job, and that's why they make the recruitment process very difficult, right? And so I started emailing founders, right? I started guessing their emails and just sending them emails, just telling them, hey, this is what I've done. I've built this product. I've built this product. I've done this. I've done that. Can you give me a shot? And everything. And I probably sent out about 300 emails, sending out about 10 to 30 emails every day. And out of the 300 emails, I got about 3 interviews. And then out of the 3 interviews, I got 1 offer. And it was right at the end of the month. And I prayed for that, and God came through for me, and He came through for me and just at the right timing, and it was a really great job. And 6 months into, so I got the job as an associate product manager, and then 6 months into it, I got promoted to a product manager. And yeah, that's the company I'm currently at right now, and it's been great, and everything. But again, like I said, the reason I share this was just to encourage you on your journey, and not to quit and everything. God opens doors, God opens doors, and you just keep on believing Him and just trusting Him and just keep on pushing. And I believe doors are open for you as well. So yeah, thanks for watching.